And the topic is the Sariputta. Lovely Utterance. Thank you. Okay, today we will continue the lesson number 10, the planes of realization. Yes. Last week, remember that we talked about the welfare of many, right? And remember that we join us event the Victorious Day of Dhamma celebration on the August 27, 2021. Yes. Okay. Yes, the wisdom that I will share with you today come from in the Buddha word and anthology and discourse from the Bali Canon, edited and introduced by Bhikkhu Bodhi. Yes, in the Thai Pitaka Buddhist capsules, the collection discourses of the Buddha from the Bali Canon in Sutta in the Samyutta Nikaya. Yes, the lesson number 10, the planes of realization. Yes, okay, are you ready? Follow me. Yes, thank you. Yes, the Venerable Sariputta approaches the Buddhist one, pay homage to him, sat down to one side and said, Venerable Sir, I have such confidence in the Buddhist one that I believe there has not been, nor ever will be, nor exist at the present another ascetic and Brahmins more knowledgeable than the Buddhist one with respect to enlightenment. Yeah. Yeah. Lofty indeed, this bellowing utterance of yours, Sariputta, you have launched definitive. Right or wrong have you now, Sariputta, accompanied with your mind. The mind and the minds of all the Arahats, the perfectly enlightened ones arising in the past, and note thus, those Buddhist ones were of such moral discipline, or of such qualities, or of such wisdom, or of such meditative dwelling, or of such liberation. Yeah. Okay. And then, yeah. No, Venerable Sir. Then the Sariputta have you accompanied with your mind, the minds of all the Arahats, the perfectly enlightened ones, who will arise in the future as noted. Those Buddhist ones will be of such moral discipline, or of such qualities, or of such wisdom, or of such meditative dwelling, or of such liberation. Okay, follow? Yep. Yes. It's a Sariputta, right? No, Venerable Sir. Then the Sariputta have your accompanied with your mind, my own mind, I being at present the Arahat, the perfectly enlightened one, and know thus, the Buddhist one is of such moral discipline, or of such qualities, or of such wisdom, or of such meditative dwelling, or of such liberation. Yep, follow me. Okay, and then, yes, no, Venerable Sir, Sariputta, when do you not have any knowledge encompassing the minds of the Arahat, the perfectly enlightened ones of the past, the future, and the present, Why do you alter this lofty, bellowing utterance and long, this definitive, right on wrong? Yep. Okay. Venerable Sir, I have such confidence in the best one that I believe there has not been, nor ever will be, nor exists at present another ascetic and Brahmis more knowledgeable than the best one with respect to enlightenment. Yes, look at this picture. The past, the future, and the present, right? Okay, I do not have, Venerable Sir, any knowledge encompassing the mind of the Arahant, the perfectly enlightened ones of the past, the future, and the present. But still I have understood this by inference from the Dhamma. Okay, suppose, Venerable Sir, a king had a frontier city with a strong ramparts, walls, and arches, and a single gate. For example, no? Simile. Okay, follow me? Yes. Yes, the gatekeeper posted that would be wise, competent, and intelligent, one who keeps out stranger, and admit acquaintances while he is walking along the path that encircles the city. He would not see a cliff or an opening in the wall even big enough for a cat to slip through. He might think whatever last creatures enter or leave this city, or enter or leave through this gate, right? Okay, understood? If you understood, you can put in the comment. Number 3, I look at this. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Yes. Like a compass, right? So, 2, Venerable Sir, I have understood this by inference from the Dhamma. Whatever Arhat, perfectly enlightened ones, arose in the past, all those better one had first abandoned. The 5 hindrances, defilements of the mind that weaken wisdom. Remember that about the 5 hindrances? Yes, the sensual desire, ill will, like, and sloth, restlessness, and doubt, right? Remember that? Sensual desire means the appetite of the body for food, sex, possession, experiences. On this one and crowd the mind and make practice difficult, if not impossible. Buddha in one of his many metaphors for the hindrances refer to sense desire as a dye that discolor a clear pool of water, a clear water that to reflect the observer. A face represent the mind at ease. Okay. Remember that it will refer to all the aversive and rejecting state of mind, anger, hostility, resentment, bitterness, right? Buddha described the mind captured by ill will as water that is floating, bubbling, and boiling. That air, endurance, or the salute. Yes, the characterizes the mind that is slow and drowsy. A dull and sleepy mind cannot see things as they are, right? Buddha likes it to a the pool of water overgrown with moss and algae, right? Next, restlessness capture many feelings common to life today. Worries, fear, anxiety. Yes, the restless mind is disturbed and preoccupied, not ready to learn or grow, right? Buddha compare the restless mind to a pool started by a wind into ripples and waves. Okay, the last one, doubt, means the mind is crowded with the question and uncertainty. Am I doing the right thing? Am I wasting my times? Buddha described the doubt-filled mind as a pool of water that is murky, cloudy, or shallow. Yes, the five hindrances are traditionally viewed as the obstacles of feathers that prevent us from seeing things as they are and from practicing with a clear mind. Okay, but we also must learn to live with them. They may not be a best roommates, but it is right. We can view negative thoughts and feelings as incentive to practice. Okay, yeah, okay, follow next. Yeah. And then, with their mind well attributed in the four attributes of mindfulness, developed correctly the 7 factors of enlightenment, and thereby they has awakened to the unsurpassed perfect enlightenment. And Venerable Sir, whatever Arhat perfectly enlightened ones will arise in the future, all those better ones will first abandon the 5 hindrances, defilements of mind that weaken wisdom. Okay, yes, and then with their mind well attributed in the 4 attributes of mindfulness, will develop correctly the 7 factors of enlightenment and heal, and thereby they will awaken to the unsurpassed perfect enlightenment. Okay, follow me? Are you follow me? Yes. Okay, good. Yes. Okay, and Venerable Sir, the bestest one at the present, the Arhat, the perfectly enlightened one, first abandoned the 5 hindrances, defilement of the mind that weakened wisdom. Yes, and then with his mind well attributed in the 4 attributes of mindfulness, developed correctly the 7 factors of enlightenment. Yeah, okay, and thereby he has awakened to the unsurpassed perfect enlightenment. Yes, you follow me? Okay. Yes. Okay. Sariputta. Yes. Good. Sariputta. Yes. Therefore, Sariputta, you should repeat this Dhamma exposition frequently to the monks and to the nuns, to the male lay followers and the female lay followers, even though some foolish people may have perplexity or uncertainty regarding to Tathagata. When they hear this Dhamma exposition, their perplexity or uncertainty will be abandoned. Yeah, okay. I would like to expand about the birthdays. It cause it the past. Okay, yes, and the day of enlightenment is the cause of being is the present, and Nirvana is the cause that will be the future. Overall, it is birth, right? Born, birth, aging, right? To alive, to stand, to crease, aging and death, right? The cause, the reason for being caused to be. Yes. Okay, and I think I asked about this question. Do you know about this? Okay, come on, guys. What did the Buddha attain enlightenment? Yes, that is the method of finding the cause of truth is the fourth noble truth. Remember that? Yes, suffering, right? The cause of suffering, right? Yes, and what did the Buddha enlightenment? It is enlightenment, knowing the cause, the reason for being possible cause. This is therefore omniscient. Yes. And what's what the Buddha enlightenment for? That is in order to benefit, get the fruit of wisdom, in knowing the so why and to be good. How did the Buddha get merit? Yes, it's knowing how to do. It train in order to survive and to be good. Yes. Okay, we should consider that this body is impermanent, right? Suffering, yes, difficult to endure. Yes, always in the pain, like an arrow, chaff, tip, easy to hurt, right? Live with difficulty, dilapidated. Yes, all the time is empty nothing. This is one of the most fundamental teaching of the Buddhism. The Buddha taught that the source of human suffering is discontent, is that we crave and cling to the things of this world under the mistaken will that they will last forever, but nothing does. Okay, impermanent. Yes, remember that. Anicca, right, in Bali, is one of the Buddha three marks of existence, three conditions that characterize of life and are always present, right? The other two marks of existence are anatta. Anatta is the non-self, not self, and dukkha, suffering or dissatisfaction. Okay, our body decline and decay, hair and teeth fall out, mental attitudes also change, incitement and anger arise, then fade away. Okay, our good health and happiness are only temporary. We will eventually sicken, age, and die. Yes, everybody. as will our friends, enemies, relatives, and strangers. Yes, life is compared to a flash of lightning in the summer calm, or a bubble floating in the stream. There are three kinds of feeling, happiness, pain, no happiness, no pain, indifferent. These feelings are impermanent. There are factors that is components to make up. When it arises, it disappears, fades away. Okay? Yes, thank you. This is in the Samyutta Nikaya 47:12 159. Okay, that's it for today.